viewer, how you doing today? I hope you're having a great week. I got a lot to talk about on today's ride, but look ahead. Yep, we're not going to go anywhere quick behind that truck. So anyway, a lot of things going on. All right, here we go. I'm currently on a ride to go pick up a Christmas gift from my wife to my mother. It might be from the whole family. Mom, if you're watching this, Merry Christmas. This video, as others, will be time delayed and probably not come out before Christmas, but it is an interesting use of the tour pack because lengthwise, I'm hoping it fits, but no guarantees. I'm not really sure. I called the guy and said, hey, how big is this package? He told me, I think it might fit, but we'll find out, won't we? In the meantime, Harley announced that they're going to do a 2021 live stream for their bike on January 19th, 2021. So I, like a lot of you, will be tuned into that for sure. I'm really curious to see what they've got up their sleeve. I've heard rumors that the Pan America will be announced, or at least its release date, and that maybe the Bronx will be some sort of custom bike. I'm not really sure, but what are you looking forward to? Personally, I'd like to see the prices come down. That's not going to happen, but yeah, I want to see some exciting new product out of the motor company. That would be really cool. Get some more market share for them, you know. Personally, I'd like to see them do something to gain some sales, because apparently they've been on the decline for many years now. I realize it. There's only so many people willing to buy big, expensive, heavy cruisers. Go figure. I think their #1 selling bike now is a Trike. Which reminds me, if you could, for any reason, no longer ride a two-wheeled motorcycle, would you get a convertible? Would you buy a Trike? Or would you just, you know, give up the open-air motoring experience? What would you do? Comment below. My answer to the question is I would get a Trike. And I thought about a Can-Am after my Vaquero accident. I was like, oh, maybe I'm not steady enough anymore. Turns out it was the bike. But I think I'd buy a Harley Trike. I mean, I love the sound this bike makes, and it's the same motor on their big Trike, so why not, right? Everything else is what I'm used to. If you want to know what it is that we bought for my mom, stay tuned. It's not very exciting, but it gave me a chance to ride my bike and to see if this thing actually fits in the tour pack. So for that, I'm in. Hey, that's where I pulled over and did my bobber review. Did you watch that video? You should watch that video. It's pretty good. So while we're meandering along, we're headed to a place called the Backyard Naturalist in Albany, Maryland. This is like a long-time company. They've sold, as you can guess it, outdoor stuff for your house. A lot of decorations, bird feeders, that sort of thing. It's a good place. I've been in there before. So if you're in Central Maryland, give them a look-see. I'll leave a link below, I think. Hey, are you enjoying my videos? If you're enjoying this video, why don't you give it a like and consider subscribing? All the cool kids are doing it. There's our turn. They're missing a few letters off their street sign there. With any luck, this will drop us out right behind our destination. That's a cool shot, huh? It's like a mall or something, you know, like down in DC. Hey, look, I was right. This road cut through. Cool. All right, as you can tell, we're here at the Backyard Naturalist. Apparently they're doing parking lot pickups only. So we're going to wait. The guy's going to come out and take our name, go get our package, and then we're good to go. Well, there's their website. Told you I'd give you a link. thebyn.com. I managed to fit the Christmas present in my tour pack. And now we're ready to hit the road again. Let's go see what kind of other trouble we can get into, huh? That was easy. My favorite kind of shopping. Somebody else picked it out. Somebody else paid for it. I got to ride my bike, pick it up, and I didn't have to go inside anywhere. That's pretty sweet. Whoa. Did you see that white car? My goodness. That's a little more than a fender bender, I'd say. But hey, if you celebrate and this comes up before it or even after it, I'm going to say Merry Christmas, or I hope you had a Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. Biker. Cool. Sort of a warm day here in mid-December. Mercury's close to 60. I just could not resist going for a ride. So as we're getting into the real winter around here, tell me, what kind of heated gear do you have? Personally, I only use heated gloves because it's cold enough that I need like a heated vest. I probably need to take my truck. I know they say layers keep you warm and all, but at least in this area of the Mid-Atlantic, it's just too much risk of black ice, like 3 and sometimes 4 days after a rain or snowstorm. You can get black ice all over the place. We get these shaded areas like this. If you watched the video I put out a couple weeks ago, was it when I picked up my Harley? No. Anyway, if you watch that video, I'll put a link below, link above. Yeah, see? I don't know if you saw that. The pond was frozen. That water runoff area had frozen. It frozen over. That's just ridiculous. It's like 60 degrees out. How is that still frozen? Well, that's how we get black ice in this area. And I'm just not willing to take that risk. Let's take this road, Zion Road. Many years ago, I worked for a small company that printed out bank statements. The owner of the company used to live out here. We're going to see if his house is still here. Really wild house. Has water features and stuff. Real expensive place. But his house was shaped like a triangle with a cutout in the middle. He had a courtyard with a pond and stuff. It was kind of wild. It was a weird flex when he invited us all to his house for the holiday Christmas party. Like, here, look at my house. I pay you 30 grand a year. And I have this. Yeah, this is it coming up on the left. I'll try to pan and get a good shot of it as we ride by. Yeah, that was it. Ooh. I wonder what that is. Someday I want to live on the water and have a boat. I think that would be really cool. You see how much the camera's shaking over here? The GoPro 8? I'll do a picture-in-picture and show you the footage inside. I mean, how wild is that? That thing bounces around like mad, but that GoPro 8 just rock solid. I bounce around in it when I hit bumps and stuff, but that's it. That's too cool, isn't it? I love the beauty of this world. Absolutely fantastic. Name one other planet that has the same beauty as Earth. And you can live on it. Sorry, I know I keep putting you between me and the sun. It's not on purpose. It's not by design. It just sort of happens that way. We'll get turned around eventually. You'll be able to see my ugly mug. Note to self, do not take this road. I got peed on by a horse in a horse trailer on Annapolis Rock Road over the summer. Yeah, that sucked. I got home, I had to wash my bike, my helmet, my gear, and take a shower. Oh, even with the windshield and everything, I still had it on me. Oh, it was so gross. I love that bumper sticker. Hang up and drive. Oh, it's a great thing. Good to see Santa Claus getting his release out before the holiday, huh? This might actually go up before the holidays. I'm not sure. You know, I've spent a lot of time stuck behind slow-moving traffic today. I think this has still been a very enjoyable ride. Nice, relaxing cruise on my Harley street glide. Is there something better? I got good weather, a bike that I love to ride, time to ride it. And I've got you watching. Thanks for watching. My whole goal setting up this channel was to share my rides with the world, with other people that hopefully find it interesting. And I get to ride my bike. That's a big fun. I like big fun. Isn't that such a pleasing sound? There's nothing like a Harley V-Twin revving up, even if it's just for a few seconds. So if this video comes out to be like 20 minutes long, don't blame me. Well, actually you can blame me, but I have a lot to talk about today. Actually, I didn't know what I was going to talk about on this ride at all. I just knew I had a destination close to my house, and I was hoping to watch the sunset while on two wheels. I even brought my heated gloves with me, just in case. This really is like a therapist's couch without the therapist, and it makes this noise. It's just as relaxing though, and I think every time I ride it's like $200 an hour, so it's right in line with a therapist. So on one hand you can hire a therapist, and on the other hand you can buy a motorcycle, a big fat heavy cruiser like this that costs as much as a small house. And this isn't even the most expensive one. Which would you choose? Therapist or motorcycle? You already see what I picked. That is always a welcome sign. That's a fun corner, am I right? Good old Muncaster Road. It's been on the channel quite a few times, but this road is still a lot of fun to ride. I really do enjoy tooling down it. The first half is sort of boring. The second half has all the elevation changes and the big corners. So strap in. And of course I'm heading straight into the sun. Maybe I can apply a filter right about now and bring that down a little bit. What do you think? Or it just looks beautiful. I don't know. But this is a fun little road. It does have a speed camera on it, so if you decide to ride this road, be aware of that. But it has lots of cool corners like this. Later on, we'll get some elevation changes mixed in with the corner, which is double fun. All right, let's skip to the interesting part. Woo, editing magic. Riding into the sun, can't even see how fast I'm going, so I just have to judge this one and lean harder, I guess. Out pretty good, don't you think? Let's do the second half where we go uphill. final video. And so is that one. That was so much fun. Those drivers were literally cutting corners, weren't they? Someday I'll move out of this area and I won't have to deal with that anymore. Here we go. Miles to a big milestone. Stay tuned. Don't worry, I won't make you watch all 12 of them. 5 miles to go till the milestone. You excited yet? Alright, I think if we make a right here before I get home, I will hit the milestone. Let's find out together, shall we? 2 miles to go. And then I'll have 1 mile to find a safe place to pull over and take a picture. Anytime one of my bikes passes a milestone, I like to take a quick picture if I can. Just to remember where and when I was. Anyway, I'm not a town traveler, but I like to remember where I was and when it happened. Aha, there we go. Words, am I right? 1 mile to go, folks. And I know exactly where I want to pull over to take the pictures. There's a place up here called the Rockville Civic Center and Glenview Mansion. And I think it'll be pretty scenic up there. We did it, folks! Look at that! 10,000 miles on the Harley. Woohoo! Thank you for being with me for the last 3,000 or 4,000 miles of this journey. Here we are at the Civic Center. Looks like they blew leaves recently. That right there is the F. Scott Fitzgerald Theater. And there's the Glenview Mansion. I know it says do not enter. I don't really care. Well, folks, Glenview Mansion's in the background. My Harley's over there, and it's at 10,000 miles. That's awesome. That means I put just over 7,000 miles on it in the last 14 months or so, and I've had a blast doing it. So, again, thanks for being here. I'm going to sign off. Until I see you again, keep the shiny side up.